Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against April. This is just another random person from the online festival plaza. And as you can see, she has a very cool and original team there. So that should make for another interesting match, and we're going to get into it. So, looking at her team, I was thinking she might want to lead with either the Gigalith or the Tyrantrum to get the entry hazard set up on me early, so I decided to lead with my Superior, the Solid Snake, to try and counter that, but she actually ends up leading with the Audino instead. So, I'm just going to go straight for a Leaf Storm here to get as much damage as possible. That is going to knock this thing down to about a quarter health, and of course I do get the sharp special attack increase thanks to the contrary ability. She's going to fire off an Ice Beam in return, which is going to knock me down by a little less than half, which was not bad. So this turn she actually is going to go for the switch, doesn't want to get taken out with another Leaf Storm, so she's going to come in with Rapidash, predicting that. But I decided to go for the Dragon Pulse instead, just to play it safe in case she decided to switch. So that is going to knock this thing down to about a quarter health, which was good. But then this turn, she actually does outspeed me here and go straight for the Flare Blitz. I stayed in hoping that I would outspeed her, but she actually does outspeed me. I'm guessing she might be Choice Scarfed or something, but that is going to be enough to take out my Superior and drop me down to 5 Pokemon, as she just barely survives the recoil damage in the red. So then I'm going to come in with my Feraligatr Croc, which is going to force her to switch. She doesn't want to take a water attack from this thing, so she's going to come in with Electabuzz. I actually just went straight for the Aqua Jet. So that is going to take this thing down to about a third. I am Life Orb, but I'm guessing she's probably more of a specially defensive set, so I am just going to go for the Aqua Jet again this turn. Unfortunately, the static does activate to paralyze me, which does suck, but I am going to be able to take the Electabuzz out there and drop her down to 5 Pokemon, as I do take more damage from the Life Orb. So then she is going to come in with Audino, and she is going to outspeed me because I am paralyzed and go for the Thunder, which was another little surprise. I do actually survive that in the red with 23 health, but I do get fully paralyzed this turn, so nothing I can do, which is unfortunate. So this turn I am just going to go for an Aqua Jet to get some damage on this thing before it takes me out. That is going to knock her down to about a quarter health, but she is just going to go for a Secret Power, which is going to be more than enough to finish off my Feraligatr, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with my Mind Xiao, the Kung Fu Cat, and I'm going to outspeed this thing. I am Choice Scarfed, so I'm going to go for a U-turn just in case she decided to switch there. Unfortunately, it is not enough damage to take this thing out, but I do get the mandatory switch directly into my Nihilego, good old no-name, as she does go for a Psychic, but I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I take that very well. So this turn she has no choice but to switch out. Nothing she can really do to me here, so she's going to come in with the Gigalith, and the Sandstream is going to activate to create the Sandstorm on the battlefield. I just decided to go for the Power Gem just in case she decided to switch again, playing it safe. That does take her down by a little less than half, but this turn I am definitely going to outspeed this thing, and I do actually carry Grass Knot, so I'm just going to go for that, and that is going to be more than enough to take out the Gigalith, dropping her down to 4 Pokemon, and activating my Beast Boost to give me a special attack increase. So then she is going to come in with Tyrantrum, and that is going to force me to switch here. I don't want to get taken out by this thing. I don't really have any moves that will guaranteed one-shot kill it, so I'm going to come in with my Incineroar Cane, and I am going to get the Intimidate to lower this thing's attack, which is nice, as she does go for the Earthquake, trying to get as much damage as possible. That is going to take me down by a little less than half, which was good. Then I am going to take some damage from the Sandstorm and regain some health with the leftovers. So she does actually outspeed me this turn. I stayed in hoping that I was going to outspeed her, but unfortunately she does hit me with another Earthquake. I do just barely survive that in the red with 10 health, which was awesome. That is going to let me go for a Drain Punch in return, and I actually am going to knock her down to about a third with that and regain some health, and then take some more damage from the sand and regain some more health with the leftovers. So this turn, she's just going to go for one more Earthquake. I stayed in because I really didn't want to risk a switch in this situation, so I kind of just had to let my Incineroar go down there. That is going to be it for that and drop me down to 3 Pokemon, as that is going to be it for the Sandstorm as well. So then I'm going to come in with my Latios Jet Blue, and I am just going to go straight for a Mega Evolution here into Mega Latios. And I am going to outspeed this thing for sure. I am just going to go for a Psychic again, just in case she decided to try and switch. So that is going to be enough to finish off the Tyrantrum, dropping her down to 3 Pokemon. So then she is going to come back in with Rapidash. And I am going to go for the switch here. I was actually predicting this thing to be Choice Scarf, and I didn't want it to outspeed me and go for a Mega Horn. That would have taken me out. But she actually surprises me here by going for the Z move instead, as I switch into my Mind Shao directly. So she does actually have the Fire Z move, which turns out to be the Z Will-O-Wisp. So what that is going to do is actually raise her attack stat by 1, and it also burn my Mind Shao, which is unfortunate since I am a physical attacker, as I do take damage from the burn. So the only good news is I am definitely going to outspeed this thing being Choice Scarfed. I'm just going to go for a high jump kick. Despite the attack reduction from the burn, it is enough to finish this thing off and drop her down to 2 Pokemon, as I do take more damage from the burn. So then she is going to come in with Lucario. And I really have no reason to switch at this point. I'm just going to stay in and go for another high jump kick. I do connect, and despite the attack reduction from the burn, that is actually enough to one-shot kill this thing. I'm guessing it was more of an offensive set. So that is going to knock her down to 1 Pokemon, as I do take more damage from the burn. So finally, she is going to come back in with Audino. Not really going to matter since I do outspeed again because of the Choice Scarf. I'm just going to go for one more high jump kick. I actually connect with that as well, which was awesome. That is going to be more than enough to finish off the Audino, and that is game. So I won that one 3-0 against April, but that was a pretty interesting match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.